what's up everyone? Jake with Nash Power Sports. Hope you're having a great day. I got a bike to tell you about, and this might be maybe the best kept secret in all of motorcycling. I'm not kidding. This is not a bike that most people have heard of, and if you have heard of it, you may or may not know much about it, but one of the finest motorcycles I've ever gotten to experience, and I truly mean that. I've gotten to ride a lot of cool bikes, but very few of them are the total package that this machine is. And I'm talking about this right here. This is a Suzuki GSXS 1000 GX Plus, and what a machine it is. Oh my goodness. This bike is fast, it's comfortable, it's luxurious, and it's just a lot of value for the money. Now, it's not an inexpensive motorcycle. We'll get into the pricing, but I think what you're getting for this bike makes it all make sense. Let's start out with what it actually is. So, this bike is a sport touring machine, kind of with some adventure touring styling cues. You've got a little taller riding position. You're sitting in a very upright, comfortable position for sport touring or big distance touring. Also a lot of comfort for a rear passenger. This bike comes with hard luggage that can detach and attach to the rear. This bike is going to be excellent for long distance touring or commuting situations, but it's a sport bike at heart, and it's got one of the greatest sport bike engines ever produced in it, and that is the K5 GSXR 1000 engine, circa 2005 to 2007. It's an amazing engine. It's legendary. It's been completely reworked for this motorcycle. It meets modern emission standards. Some of the internal components have been changed a little bit to give it more bottom and mid-range power, but it's an amazingly smooth engine, and it peaks out at 150 horsepower. This is not a motor that you need to zing out to redline though. It makes power right off the bottom. It's got an amazing mid-range, and the acceleration of this bike is so smooth. This is easily one of the nicest engine transmission combos I've ever experienced on a bike. The bi-directional quick shifter is very precise, and it's just absolutely butter smooth. It's definitely a smoother quick shifter than the one on my KTM 890 Adventure, and I think that one is quite good. I would say the only other bike that's shifted as smooth as this is Triumph Street Triple R that I rode a couple years ago. That bike was very smooth, but that's definitely a compliment. This is a very nice package. The drivetrain on this bike is very refined. They've been making it for a long time. It's bomb-proof. The rest of the bike is up to the same level though. So, 4-piston Brembo brakes up front, amazing stopping power. I spent pretty much my whole time riding this bike in the rain. I never had clear weather or dry pavement. So at first that kind of upset me, but the more I started riding the bike, I realized what a nice companion this bike is for real world, lousy weather riding conditions. Very comfortable. When you're in traffic, all you do is just start letting the clutch out. And as you let the clutch out, Suzuki's start-stop assist feature, it actually raises the revs automatically. You can sit in bumper-to-bumper traffic and keep your hand off the throttle. You can literally just go through traffic by easing the clutch in and out. Very cool feature. This bike's got a million acronyms for all of its electronics. I'm not going to try and recite all of those to you, but I am going to summarize it for you. So, this is the most sophisticated and comprehensive electronics package that Suzuki's ever put on a motorcycle. You've got this really nice color TFT display and all kinds of features you can toggle through. So you've got several ride modes. There's a rain mode, there's like a touring mode, there's a sport mode, dynamic. All of those change the throttle response and just the power delivery characteristics. It's also got fully electronic adjustable suspension. You can see the electronics right here. So you can soften up the suspension or firm it up for sport riding with the touch of a button. This has lean sensitive ABS, lean sensitive traction control, cruise control. It's just got every electronic assistance feature that you could possibly want on a modern motorcycle, and they all work fantastic. Suzuki definitely put in the R&D time to make this a very refined package. This is definitely a gentleman's sport bike in every sense of the word. I really love the lighting package on this bike. I like the stacked LED headlights. The blinkers are nice bright LEDs. Sport touring and adventure bikes are kind of my jam. I would love to have this in my garage right next to my KTM 890. I'd be a very happy camper. But yeah, this bike is on sale right now. It's a 2024. It's time for it to find a home. MSRP on this bike is $18,500, which is not a small sum of money, but you're getting a massive amount of motorcycle for that money. I absolutely think this bike is worth what you'd spend on it. This is a bike I would buy. I would love to tell you about it. I would love to have you sit on it, fire it up, put some numbers in front of you. Hit me up. Let's make a deal.